Welcome to the unboxing and presentation video of Apogee collection. Like all other Bangalore Watch Company watches, the Apogee collection comes in a lacquer finished black presentation box. You open the box and you'll see the watch presented like so. We'll get the box out of the way and we'll jump right into the unboxing feature. Avant-garde watches are like concept cars. They're great to look at, but they could get impractical for daily use. With the Apogee, we wanted to create a futuristic watch collection, but we wanted to also make it very wearable for your everyday use. Let's first get the dimensions out of the way. The Apogee has a case diameter of 40 millimeters, a lug-to-lug of a compact 44 millimeters, a total thickness of about 12 millimeters, and a lug distance of 20 millimeters. So it's very versatile for a variety of straps. This case is also watertight to 100 meters or 10 ATM. It has a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating underneath the crystal. There's a term in rocket science called escape velocity. It's the speed at which you need to travel to escape the gravity of Earth. For Earth, the escape velocity is 40,000 kilometers an hour. What that means is that the more weight you carry, the faster you need to go and the more fuel you need. The first time you pick up the Apogee watch, you will notice two things. First is the shape of the case. The Indian space program started in the 1970s, so we've taken inspiration for the case shape from watches in the 1970s. This shape is called a cushion shape or a tonneau shape. This has almost no lugs, and the lugs are built into the back of the case. The second thing you will notice when you pick up the Apogee watch is how light the watch feels on your hands. It is because this case is a unibody case construction that's machined out of a single block of grade 2 titanium. Titanium is extremely lightweight, highly resistant to corrosion, and has a high tensile strength. Due to the inherent advantages of titanium, it is commonly used in aviation and space applications, making it very suitable for the backstory of this watch. What we've done to this case is we have applied a micro bead blasted finishing. It gives the case a dark grey, stealthy, futuristic look. It feels a little abrasive on the skin, but it gives it a very cool look and it is unique. You'll notice two crowns on the side of the case. These two crowns are also made with grade 2 titanium and have received the same micro bead blasted finishing, matching the look of the case. One of the things we've heard from you is how much you enjoy the case back artwork of your BWC watches. In the past, we have used the case back as a canvas to extend the storytelling of the watches. The Apogee is no different. Apogee case back carries artwork that celebrates 5 decades of Indian space exploration. There is an image of a satellite orbiting Earth, and ones with a keen eye will point out that this satellite is none other than Aryabhatta, India's first indigenous satellite launched in 1975. Interestingly, this image was also depicted in India's 2 rupee currency bills that were issued between 1976 and 1997. This artwork is 3D embossed on the back of the case, and this is an excellent way to extend the storytelling of the watch. Now we'll talk about what powers the Apogee. The Apogee watches are powered by a Swiss Sellita automatic movement, SW200, with a date at the 6-hour position. The movement is standard grade, self-winding. It offers a quick set date feature, and it has 38 hours of power reserve. We're covering the Apogee watches with our 2 years manufacturer warranty, just as the other watches of our collection. The most striking feature of the Apogee watches is the dial and the dial colors. We've used a gradient dial painting technique called fume or degradé. The primary color starts at the center of the dial, where it is at its brightest, and fades into black as it dissipates to the edge of the dial. This technique is difficult to achieve with consistency, and we're really proud of this feature. The surface finishing of the dial is that of a matte paint to increase legibility in all lighting conditions. The space program started in the early 1970s in India. So this watch obviously takes a lot of inspiration from watches of that era. You'll notice that the hour markers of this dial are applied indices. They are diamond cut and rhodium plated. This means that they are highly reflective and catch light from various angles. They have cavities in the middle that are filled with Swiss C3 Grade A superluminova that emit a green glow in the dark. The hands of Apogee are also diamond cut and rhodium plated. They are also filled with Swiss C3 Grade A superluminova, and you'll have no problem telling the time with this watch. At the 6-hour position of the dial, you will find a date window neatly tucked in, maintaining complete symmetry on the watch dial. The production models of Apogee will also have the date window dressed with a ring of Swiss superluminova. Slightly above the 6-hour position is a lat-long position, and this belongs to Sriharikota, a barrier island off the east coast of India where our rocket and satellite launches take place today. Like all other BWC watches, these little details are wonderful extensions of the story that we think you will enjoy as you wear the watch. You'll also notice that the dial is neatly segmented into multiple steps. The first step, the bottommost one, is for time and date. The second step is for the minute markers. The third and uppermost step of the dial is a bidirectional internal rotating bezel. The bezel has markings 1 to 12 and 13 to 24. Using this bezel, you can tell the time in a second time zone. We've also provided dots as indicators for the half-hour positions. So with a little mental math, you may even be able to tell the time in those half-an-hour offset time zones. We have paired the Apogee watches with black-colored Araminta genuine leather straps. They also come with a Clemens pattern. These are extremely flexible and fit your wrist right out of the box with no break in time. We're calling these straps the G-Force. These straps come paired with matching Grade 2 titanium buckles that have the same micro-bead blaster treatment as the case. The buckles also have the BWC logo neatly tucked to one side. Like all other BWC watch straps, the G-Force straps also carry a quick change pin that makes strap change a breeze. Like all of our watch collections, we put our heart and soul in designing the Apogee. We're extremely proud of this collection of watches, and we hope you enjoy wearing these, just as you enjoyed our other watch collections.